What is going on, guys? It's your boy Fiasco, and welcome back to the Fiasco NASCAR series. 3 races left in season 1. Eric Olsen is ahead of Jose Hernandez, who is in second place by 22 points, which is almost a full race's worth of points. But if he has a bad race today, we never know, man. We can have like a whole dogfight down to the finish. And here at the Rock, there's sure to be a lot of drama, a decent amount of wrecks, a lot of close racing. Let's see how the championship points shape up after the end of this race. Green flag is going up into the air. Kenny Callaway and that 88 car is going to lead the field to the green flag. And you see Christian Torres starting on that outside line in the first row, but he gets a bad restart. Actually, he gets a bad initial start to the race. Jose Hernandez almost on his inside already. Jose is definitely looking to get as many points as he can to try to close the gap between him and Eric Olsen. But Kenny Callaway is looking to do the same thing. Kenny Callaway is up there in the points as well. If he can get a win here today, that will definitely help his case in chasing down these points leaders. So you see in lap 4, Eric Olsen is in the middle of the pack, running around 14th. He's trying to push up to the top 10 so he can maintain that points lead. Lap 10, Manny Benegas in the 34. He had a win eluded him in Bristol a few weeks back, and you see he pushes a little bit too hard coming out of turn 2. That's going to give him some damage and slow his car down for the rest of the race. You see he's getting passed here by Los Fiasco and Jose Hernandez in that 7 car. And Jade Pagan, who's been struggling a little bit this season ever since he got crashed out in the Daytona 500, almost winning that race. He's looking to get a solid top 5 today, hoping to turn around his season. You see Eric Olsen later on in the race, still running in the middle, running 14th or 12th. He's around that range. He's trying to chase down these guys that are ahead of him. He knows he's been consistently faster than them all season long. Lap 18, you see Christian Torres up hitting the wall. Chris J and Bob Ross and Twickolo Smigums all in close racing right here at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And now we are going to advance a little bit here to lap 20. Bob Ross making the pass on Chris J, and Chris J hits the wall. Jade Pagan almost gets into the 22 there, but he's able to keep it off, and they're able to keep on racing. You see Chris is running that high line, which is where you really don't want to be at Rockingham. That leaves you more prone to hitting the wall coming out of the corner. Almost go 3 wide into the tri-oval there. Lap 22, Los Fiasco in that 2 Ford, able to take the lead. Sean Riguez way back there in 4th place, hitting the wall. That slows up a lot of people behind him. Kenny Callaway is looking to take this lead back. He wants to be able to get in that championship chase. And as we advance, Eric Olsen in that 8 car is now 12th, looking to make a pass on Twickolo Smigums on the 20, pushes him up the track, but Twickolo is able to keep it off the wall. A lot of close racing between these guys. Twickolo Smigums has been looking for his first win all year long. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it this week in Rockingham, but we will find out. Lap 26, a lot of close racing here, and you see way back there, Eric Olsen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but just barely we were able to see Eric Olsen get turned, but it looks like he was able to keep it off the wall as he's running the super low line here at Rockingham. It looks like he got hooked by the 13 of Kyle Bunch. We'll see what happened here. You see Twickolo is off the wall, but that didn't really mess him up. The 8 just pushed it a little too hard, came down, got hooked by the 13, and he saves it. I don't know how. Eric Olsen may have just saved his championship with that save. That was absolutely incredible. And here we are on lap 30. Kenny Callaway is chasing down the 2 of Los Fiasco, but the yellow flag comes out on lap 30. We're going to see what happened here. Tim Wilson and Christian Torres, 2 people who have been really struggling this year. Tim Wilson and Eric Lopez both get turned around. Eric Lopez has been struggling as well, but he was able to get the win at Texas. We see here he hooks the 34 of Manny Benegas, but then he comes down and gets hooked by the 1 of Rusty Shackelford. And you know, that's pretty much it. Christian Torres and Tim Wilson have been struggling all season long. They're both in the bottom of the standings, and it looks like they're not going to be able to turn that around today here at the Rock. But here we are, restarted with 6 laps to go. Los Fiasco is in the lead, and you see the 17 and 34 of Sean Riguez and Manny Benegas already wall grinding, trying to get an edge going into turn 1, but they push it way too hard. There's a massive wreck on the backstretch coming out of turn 2. It looks like Eric Olsen, our points leader, might have gotten involved in that, but we're going to focus on the race back to the line. Kenny Callaway is going to take the lead from Los Fiasco, which is crucial, because this may have just won him the race if we do not go back under green. We will find out what happened. We saw a lot of damage on Freddie Martinez, a lot of damage on Mike Grivna, Alex Nieto and the points leader Eric Olsen has his rear end smashed in. This may have just killed his chances of getting points in this race. We'll see what happened. A big mess, and you see the 91 just shoots up the track and smashes into the 8. Alex Nieto also gets a piece of Eric Olsen, and now we're going to hop on board with Mike Rivna. Absolutely nowhere for that number 8 car to go. Now we will hop on board with Alex Nieto. Hop on board with Jason Sambone. You see Jason barely getting through that wreck full throttle, and if the lights go off, we'll have a one-lap shootout, and we do. For the second time this season, we're going to have a one-lap shootout to decide the winner of this race. Drama here in North Carolina. Will Kenny Callaway be able to get the restart that wins him the race? Let's find out right now. Green flag is in the air. You see Jose Hernandez and Bob Ross both peep outside to try to get a better restart, trying to pass that 2 car. Los Fiasco doesn't get the restart he needed, and it looks like Kenny Callaway might have this one in the bag if he's able to run one last clean lap. About to go down turn 3. Los Fiasco trying to chase him down after a poor restart. He's driving up the track a little bit, following his line. It's not going to be enough. Kenny Callaway gets his second career win in the Fiasco NASCAR Series here at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. An amazing race for Kenny Callaway, running in the top 2 all race long. But what's more important are the standings after 10 races. Eric Olsen's lead has been cut down to 9, and for 5 points behind Jose Hernandez is Kenny Callaway. The points race is really heating up. Next race we are going to Michigan. And if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you miss no videos and no live streams. And I'll see you guys at Michigan.
Bullets meet the opposition, man, no one's a winner. Fucking up, I swear to God that I'll change it. Give me a chance to win your love and I'll take it. Part of me just wishes I could be a different kind of sinner. When bullets meet the opposition, man, no one's a winner. Fucking up, I swear to God.